I've been watching the various fare evasion actions going on around the system, and I've seen quite a few of them actually. I think that the public should be getting a hint by now that there is going to be fare inspection. However, I understand that these actions are spotty, and I don't know what percentage of total time of max operation there is actually a fare inspection action going on. However, I always personally enjoy watching the action of the fare inspectors. I really like that those vests that they have. They're not yellow, they're not green. They're kind of a, well, one of the fare inspectors mentioned to me that he called it a spaceship color. Kind of a futuristic version of some kind of unknown color that they've been assigned to wear. And I'll say one thing for that color, it does stand out. I also was told that some of our management has been telling the public that there are 60 fare inspectors when the actual number is 11. I guess the management has been including the supervisors, the rail supervisors and the road supervisors in that number. I've been telling the media that there's actually 60. Well, from what I understand from a fare inspector himself, there's actually 11 fare inspectors. So there's not many fare inspectors for the system. I'm not sure what's really happening with that anymore. I see that the media has died down on some of this. I guess it's becoming just routine now, attacks on the transit system. And that's how it is everywhere, by the way. I mean, Portland is not any exception. I follow international and national bus news, and Portland is no exception to the rest of the world or the rest of the American cities. There's a lot of crime on transit, and it's got nothing to do with transit. It's got to do with people. Crime happens in the city, spills over into the transit system. The way it goes. Crime happens on the road too. You see them mobilizing the highway department to make the road safe. So there's kind of this double standard about transit systems. Anyway, here's my my latest fare inspection movie. I always wait for my bus at the Willow Creek Transit Center, and I can look out that window and see everything that's going on. And here I am filming the fare inspector action at Willow Creek. Police have been using the same technique I have. Here, they just station themselves in the break room there, and nobody can see that they're in there, and they just watch the activity at the platform. And when they see somebody smoking or doing something suspicious, they go out and get them. So it's just great fun to watch the fare inspectors in action. I really appreciate the job they do. I really wouldn't ever want that job. I was also chatting with one of my bus driver pals, and we were just talking, and we really don't understand why TriMet doesn't have any information booths anywhere except Pioneer Square. I mean, wouldn't it be sensible to have a desk with somebody sitting at it to answer customer questions at, like, Beaverton Transit Center, where they can also monitor activity, and 82nd Avenue, possibly Willow Creek, some of the more major transit centers? Couldn't they have a customer service representative? Maybe they could have a student intern, or some of these operators that are on light duty that they have folding napkins in the garage there. Why don't they have those people manning customer service booths at some of these transit centers? You know, I work nights, and invariably there's some kind of problem somewhere that's held up a bus, and people are all confused as to why their bus is in there. And the first thing they do is come running to me. Since I am a bus driver, they think that I have information. Well, as everybody knows, bus drivers have no information. We have no way to get any information. We're a complete island within the TriMet system. We can't help people with questions because we have no access to any information. So I think it would be a great thing if TriMet could figure out how to get customer service booths or desks or cars or anything to operate in these transit systems. So when there's problems, there will be somebody there to answer these people. There's never a supervisor there when we need one. Never. I mean, the supervisor's there all the time when there's nothing going on, because there's nothing going on. But when something's going on, the supervisors are out in the field dealing with whatever the hell the problem is, and then there's nobody in the transit center to deal with the customers except for bus drivers who don't know anything. So I think TriMet, if they want to be professional, needs to get customer service representatives in more places than downtown Portland. They need to be out in the field. We need one in Beaverton. We need one at 82nd Avenue, Willow Creek, wherever, you know, places where there are major transfer points. We need to have somebody available to answer customer questions.
When I gave